All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Quan Said It First podcast. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok on the links below. So, we're going to get started. This is my very first episode. With the mom, entrepreneur, one of my favorite human beings, and comedians, Kailash Patoya.
Right, you got it right.
All right.
Perfect.
Okay. So, let's just start off with like who you are. What is it? What is an esthetician?
Well, esthetician is a skin consultant that is able to give you brief information on your skin about, acne, aging, sun damage, pigment. We do not diagnose you guys, but we could tell you and treat you in non-invasively treatments. So that's what an esthetician is, pretty much a skin consultant, just trying to give you your daily skin regimen that you could, process your day throughout, normal lifestyle.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. All right. So my next question is, how do you know if you need a facial?
Well, do you have skin?
I got skin.
Well, then whoever has skin definitely should get a facial and should need a facial because our skin is the biggest organ on our body. Mm-hmm. And it's more active and more efficient receiving indoor and outdoor activities and everything, right? It's connected with the environment more than our inner organs are.
Okay.
So you definitely want to get a facial because our pores are constantly eating on our skin. Bacteria, dust, whatever's sitting on there is constantly eating it. So if you don't get it cleaned properly, then your skin is just going to be eaten by the dead skin bacteria on it, leaving your skin not having a glow. It's going to be very dull, pigment, aging. So definitely I recommend everyone to get a facial. It's the best way to keep, your skin prepped every single day.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So what age should we start getting facials?
Well, to be honest, I believe anyone that's starting from age 11 and above should start getting a facial because your skin's already maturing up. It's not the baby skin anymore.
Yeah.
So when you start getting a facial, it kind of gives you a chance to explore your options in your skin to see, hey, my skin's sensitive with this, effective on this or not, So age 13 is really good, but sometimes people tend to show reaction on a lot of things. So age 10 would be a good age to start as well.
Wow, age 10.
Age 10.
So to me that's young. So is that okay?
It is young, but we wouldn't be doing any harsh treatments on them. It would be just a generic cleansing and exfoliating on their skin because kids do not know how to wash their face properly. So helping them how to exfoliate and giving them a skin regimen that would help them have to work on their skin daily, in the morning routine, the evening routine. Once you start to prep them up from a younger age, they have better chances of taking care of their skin as they're getting older.
Oh, makes perfect sense.
Yes.
By habits. Okay. So so with that said, what age does our skin start to decline?
Well, after age of 20 is when we start losing 1% of collagen, and you want to make sure you start to prevent any of the aging, sun damage, wrinkles, and pigment, anything. You want to start at age 20 to start using certain products on your skin, so that way, it helps in long run. You won't see your aging as much as you would if you were not taking care of your skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. So, can someone with a scruffy beard come in for a facial?
They definitely can, and they should actually, because the thing is, you guys are only taking care of the outer of this, the beard. The inside is just dead skin piling up.
Yeah.
And you want to exfoliate in there because sometimes majority of the people are feeling very itchy in there.
Yes.
It's because it's piled up dead skin just flaking and it's wanting to come out, but there isn't because the hair follicles are blocking it, right?
Absolutely.
So when you exfoliate, especially when you go to a facialist, you want to make sure that dead skin is being removed, and that way you have flow of oxygen in there and helps you feel relaxed because then the block, it just kind of irritates you, then you start breaking out. You have red bumps everywhere where you're sensitive to some products that you're using. because a lot of people are putting products on their beards.
Yeah.
Right. So all that buildup needs to come out. If it doesn't come out, it's just caking on the skin, and your skin has no way to breathe.
Absolutely.
So you definitely should, especially people with beards, should definitely get a facial. I highly recommend one.
All right. So you guys hear that, fellas? That was one of my favorite questions, because I have females who come to me and say, how do you take care of your beard? I have a beard routine, and sometimes they say to their husband they're growing a beard, but it's all itchy and things like that. So that's your answer from a professional esthetician, okay? And not just me. I told you guys, not just me. Okay, so next question. I read on your menu back facials. So what is that?
So back facial is a very unique service that I provide. Reason being is that it is the hardest part for us to reach personally. Unless you have a spouse, a girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever, they would be able to help you, but they could only scrub you. They can't really exfoliate your back if they don't know what they're doing, right? So getting a back facial, you have a way to release tension on your back. 2, you could do extractions on your back, since we have active pores on our back too. Especially if you're working out, they should definitely get a facial. That buildup, yes, that buildup on your back is constantly the sweat. It just piling up on it. So I recommend getting a back facial at least once in like 3 months. If you can't do it once a month, but once in 3 months is definitely a perfect gap to get your back cleansed and extracted. Do really good exfoliation on it, massage it, release the tension, and know that now your back is ready to be exposed.
Yep. All right, thank you. So, we're gonna talk about services now. Let's talk about one of the first services on your menu. We have the 111 Intuition Signature.
Yes. This is one of my favorite facial, the signature facial, the Intuition 111. It is 108 minutes. Reason being is we have 108 chakras in our body. And when we work with each of the chakras on our body, it aligns us to a perfect alignment that we are wanting daily. But due to our hectic lifestyle, due to work, due to family, due to personal trauma, child trauma, any of that keeps us unaligned. And so I dedicated 108 minutes on this facial, so that way I'm able to try my level best to bring you guys to your alignment as much as I can. Obviously, it is something that we have to work hands in hand.
Absolutely.
If I do the treatment, you need to also do your inner healing as well.
Absolutely.
So that way it complements one another, right? And the reason being it's one of my favorite signature facial is I provide about 50-minute facial massage from décolleté to the face, scalp, hair, and everything. And it is very, very soothing. You really feel like you're releasing so much tension off of those facial frictions on your face. The massages are just constantly going on your face, knowing that fact that wrinkles are at sunset on your face and releasing that, rest of wrinkles on your face.
Okay.
And that friction helps flow of circulation of blood, oxygen, and you feel that, you're being honored, that you don't have time to honor yourself, technically.
Okay.
So this is one of my favorite facial, and I recommend everyone to definitely try it. You won't regret it.
Nice.
Yeah.
She had me at décolleté and alignment. I want to be aligned,
Yep.
Nobody wants to be unaligned,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. So, should I worry about being allergic to any of the oils?
Well, one of my favorite oils that I personally use is almond oil. It's very soothing, very relaxing, and it's non-irritating to a lot of skin type, but depends on your personal skin. If you're allergic to any sort of nuts. If you are, then I would highly recommend everyone to mention that on the intake form.
Absolutely.
So that way I am aware of it, and I'll check my other options that I could personally use on my facial massage when I, start the service and stuff. But normally people are not, but they, there's some cases where people are allergic to any sort of nuts oil. So we just
Okay.
gotta, it's based on the clients, what they're allergic to or not. I won't know it, but that is something. And if, they would need to address it to me.
Absolutely. All right. So you guys have heard that. If you're allergic, you still have options.
Yeah.
We know in today's day and age, there's a lot of people are allergic to, just about everything, unfortunately. It's not like how it was back then. So if you guys do have allergies, definitely mention it on the form, and you guys will be still taken care of just as well as if you didn't have allergies or if you did.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, so red light treatment.
Red light is one of my favorite treatments to provide after any kind of treatments. Reason being is it calms your redness. Red fights red. So, and I use infrared red light, which helps with stimulation of collagen in your skin, reduces fine lines and wrinkles. It also goes with any services. Like if I did chemical peel on anyone, I could do it prior, so that way you don't turn out to be extremely red, because chemical peel is very harsh on your skin, you know.
Yes.
So it's a lot of the treatments, and it's also good for arthritis, acne, good for body aches and stuff. So if you work out, since you're a bodybuilder, you might be feeling very sore after your workout. Red light is definitely something you see. It looks like you have pain, so you should definitely come and get a treatment, because it really helps you relax. Red light penetrates into your bloodstream and calms the muscle down from any inflammation. So if you have inflammation, red light is something you should definitely give it a try too. And it's very soothing, very, very soothing. So
Okay, cool. So I can attest to that. I had my red light treatment done, and it does wonders. I'm telling you, I had it done during the facial, and I also had it done during the back facial too. So definitely works. You feel brand new. You feel. I think I felt lighter. I felt like a whole new person when I left here. It was nuts. So I highly suggest you guys come and check that out so you can experience it for yourself. I can only talk for me. So okay. All right. So how can we maintain facials after service is provided?
So I would give you guys your daily skin regimen, how to maintain your skin at home. The home care is very, very, very important. Reason being is I just did my hard work on your facial, making sure that I'm cleansing out the extractions, your pores, your dermaplaning, whatever it is, removing the dead skin and stuff. But if you go home and sit there and don't do anything for the home care, then technically you just wasted your time doing not complementing one another.
Absolutely.
So home care is very much important. Go home. I always send you the information on how to take care of your skin when you go back home. Cleansing is very important. SPF is very important. The sleeping way is also very important. How do you sleep? Do you sleep on your face? Do you sleep on the side? Because all of that does form wrinkles on your skin. If you have acne, are you sleeping on your arm? So I always give you tips and things that you guys should be doing while you guys go, back home. How to maintain your skin. So when you come back to me again a month after or any sooner, then we're seeing progress on your skin. We're seeing results coming out, But so it's very important for you to maintain your skin regimen at home.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It makes a lot of sense for me. I sleep like a crocodile after it gets its prey and starts spinning. I wake up, there's no blankets on the bed, there's no pillows, so I'm pretty sure
we will have to fix your sleeping habits then. Let's sleep a human, not a crocodile.
But I sleep well. It's nuts. I sleep well, but Okay.
It happens for the best of us. So but at least now that you say that, when you are going back home after your facial, that, hey, this is going to cause me wrinkles. Nobody wants wrinkles, right?
No.
So what should we do? We should take care of our sleeping posture. It's very important. If you sleep like an animal, then you're going to look like an animal.
Yeah, after it gets its prey. So I'm active.
So sleep like a human.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
And that way you get humanly results on your face.
Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. Okay, so so before we start recording, we start talking about when does wrinkles form. We're talking about wrinkles forming in the womb. was the first time I ever heard of that, and I thought it was really, really interesting. And I just wanted to ask you about that.
So when the baby is being formed in the womb, it is, compressed in a small little spot, right? So we tend to already form some sort of wrinkles when we have those baby tires, when we have those, like chubby legs and stuff. So those wrinkles are already forming. But then as we, get from 3 to 4 to 5 months, our skin starts to expand, right? The collagen's bombarded in there, so whatever you do, it will go in and out, right?
Yep.
The healthy fat in your body is already like producing it again, so you won't see those wrinkles, but it's already there. It's like an indication left in there, but as you get older, it'll come right back there again. It's like a blueprint left on there. You cannot see it as you grow up, but then once you hit certain part of your age, it will go right back to it again.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's very crucial, like even our hands.
Yeah.
Our hands are in a fist when we're born.
Yeah.
So then it's already forming those, indication on our hands. So same with our face or body, you know what I mean? So we start producing those wrinkles already, but it's just a matter of fact that, it does it, but then how are we doing it to reverse it?
Absolutely.
We're not going to look spotless ever.
Yeah.
But we should accept ourselves that I have flaws and I'm perfect with my flaws.
Ooh.
That's my philosophy that I go with.
That
I am perfect with my flaws.
I like
So
that.
I accept myself regardless. If I have acne on my face, I'm perfect with my acne.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So accept yourself. That is very much needed in these days, since a lot of people have very low self-esteem.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't matter even if you have wrinkles, you are a beautiful person,
I like
but
that.
we could definitely work on them.
Yeah,
They won't go away completely.
That's beautiful.
But we could work on them, and once we work on ourselves, those wrinkles won't even be visible to us, because we're gonna know that we're beautiful regardless.
That was deep. Social media, everything's perfect. Every angle is perfect. Even me, when I could post a picture on Instagram in my best angle, but if I turn just slightly, you can see a little pudge here or something like that, So we don't necessarily go to media and put out our ugliest self. We always put what's perfect. So that was a really beautiful statement that you made.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was deep. Okay, so all right, so I guess we have our last question. Where are we located? Where's this spa?
So we are on 20th Avenue, Deer Valley. It's a hair salon, and I'm renting out the suite here. Expanding my wings and opening up my own ginormous facility. My vision is to open a retreat, which provides any sort of healing, any sort of inner healing, outer healing. You're feeling trauma, you need love, support, whatever you might need. We have different kind of needs nowadays, right?
Yeah.
So my vision is to open something in one building for you to find anything and everything.
Okay.
We're all in it together. We want to make sure that each one of us is guiding one of us. Pulling. If you are, on your progress, helping, you realize that you've learned something, share that information with someone else.
Yeah.
So we're all related to one another. We don't see it. But we are all connected through soul, right?
Absolutely.
So grab one another, help each other. No one is better than one another. No one's higher than one another. We're all equal in our own eyes,
Absolutely.
And we should definitely respect one another. And it doesn't matter what skin color we are, what body size we are, if you're pretty, ugly, no one is ugly.
Even if you're short?
Even if you're short. I'm short, I'm 5'3".
Hey,
I'm proud of my height. You know what I mean? If I want to look tall, there's heels. There's solution for everything.
There's
right?
a solution for everything.
But I am very happy with my height. Long as you're happy inside out, that's all that matters at the end of the day. It's not about social media. It's not about, hey, if I get 20 facials in a day, I'm going to look my best. You may not. If your soul is not cleansed,
yeah, for sure.
Facial is not going to do anything.
Nope.
Even if you wear the fanciest clothes, it's not going to do anything, you know? So you want to make sure you are loving yourself from inside, because the outer will just complement it afterwards.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you. That basically concludes our interview here with the spa. So, can we find you on social media? Where can we find you?
Yes, you guys could definitely find me on Instagram and TikTok. It is Divine D11V11NEHWS. Follow me there. If you guys have any questions, I will leave my information on the link. If you want to schedule a facial consultation, we could definitely reach out, and we're here to help.
All right. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for having me. I am very happy, and I'm glad I could help.
Absolutely.
Thank
so
you.
There it is, my very first podcast. Quan said it first. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram on the links below. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.
Thank you. Sit straight.
Okay. All right.
That way a little so it doesn't show your. There we go.
Yeah, but I don't want to be too open.
Oh,
but I don't want to be too much on YouTube. That's too much masculine stuff going on there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the pond. This is the pond and lily leapfrog. Goodness gracious. It's gonna be on wellness spa, and we're gonna do it with. No, I don't want that introduction. Oh, you started it over, does it?
Yeah, it's gonna repeat, but
It's gonna repeat. So just put your phone, maybe just somewhere else. I'm gonna get through it.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Quan Said It First podcast. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok on the links below. So we're gonna get started. This is my very first episode with. No, we're not gonna do it like that. Okay, one more take. This is the Quan Said It First podcast.
Okay.
Kailash Patoli.
Patolia.
Patolia?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little bit more at the end.
It's always
Kailash
been.
Patolia.
Patolia.
Okay.
Stop sweating.
I know. I'm not gonna sweat. What's your name again? Is it Kailash? Patolia.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, thanks. I'm mad.
Let's not just say my name at all. Patolia.
Patolia, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta do that again.
Should have told you my
Patolia.
last
I should have
name
asked the spelling,
Take 3 deep breaths in and
Yeah.
exhale them.